Is Michael Saylor, CEO of MicroStrategy, a genius or a crazy man? If you're not familiar with MicroStrategy, their symbol is MSTR. Their CEO is famous for not just buying Bitcoin, but leveraging everything he can to invest all the assets into Bitcoin. I listened to a podcast that Mr. Saylor did recently, and I was shocked at many things he said. If you follow us on a regular basis, well, you know we're not advocates of investing in cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin. But this CEO takes it to the extreme on the other side. The company's financial statements look like a disaster. I'm surprised that they're still in business, to be frank with you. Mr. Saylor stated that they just borrowed billions of dollars, again, borrowed billions of dollars to purchase 4.6 billion in Bitcoin, which brings their total Bitcoin holdings up to about $40 billion. Now, the company only has about $60 million in cash, and if you do the math, MicroStrategy currently owns about 1.6% of the market value of all the Bitcoin. With all the rumors floating around about the US government being an advocate of Bitcoin and perhaps even setting up a Bitcoin reserve, the price of Bitcoin is now around $100,000. Now, Mr. Saylor was laughing as he spoke about the current value of Bitcoin at $1.8 trillion and said he sees it going to $180 trillion in 20 years. Now, at that level, the price of one Bitcoin would be $13 million. That's why he was probably laughing. The host of the podcast did a quick analysis and said, well, based on that projection, the market cap of your stock, which is currently $89 billion, well, that would be worth $10.5 trillion in 20 years. Well, his response was, yes, that's what the math says. The only reason I could come up with why Mr. Saylor is so optimistic is he feels in 20 years, 7% of all the world's money will be in Bitcoin. I have read from many professors and experts on the global economy that they have said this will never happen because governments will not be able to control their own economy. He also stated that Bitcoin should be the world currency, and in 20 years, there should be 500 trillion in digital assets. I've been in the investment world now for over 40 years, and none of this makes any sense to me. I do believe there'll be a major storm someday in the future. And as far as investing in the stock MSTR MicroStrategy, the company has no earnings, no cash flow, and nearly a 16% short holding betting on a stock decline. The stock has a 52-week low of $44 a share versus a high of $505 a share, and currently trades around $440 a share. I have to say this is not a company, but more of a management company of a non-diversified asset or a leverage bet all in Bitcoin. I'm Brent Wilsey with Wilsey Asset Management. If you like these videos, be sure to give it a like or comment, and feel free to check out our other YouTube videos and weekly newsletter for the latest economic news, expert analysis, and market insights.